Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm in traffic on my way home, trying not to get in a car accident, but I had some stuff they're not going to tell you in school, and thought I wanted to go ahead and shoot it and make good use of this time. So if you're in high school, a lot of this content is directed toward you, especially if you're one of those people who, as I am, are absolutely terrified of what's happening in the economy and are trying to navigate it the best I know how. But if you're in your middle age and you're listening to this, fantastic, because it might not be too late for you to do something about it. So anyway, tune in a little bit here. I was reading a book by Dan Miller called 48 Days to the Work You Love. And I heard about Dan Miller's book through Dave Ramsey. And anytime Dave Ramsey says something, I tune my ear in because he always has incredible content. He's controversial to some people. I don't know why the heck he is, because he gets results more so than anybody else, and that's respectable in and of itself. But anyway, talking about Dan Miller was talking about the coming economy and how these jobs are just falling apart all over the place. They're just dissolving. Right? He's talking about how 180,000 bank tellers lost their job after the invention of the ATM machine. 79,000 postal workers because of visual recognition systems, and how things like opportunities like being the person who answers the phone, the telephone operators. They don't exist anymore. And even how in the new age, we're going to Walmart and we have self-checkout lines where we don't have to wait on a cashier to count our change. And I know personally, I opt for those lines because, again, they're faster. And so all these politicians that are coming in play and saying that they have these like new 12-step job, programs where they're going to create new opportunities in our economy so we can all get it back to work. They're lying. And I'm not saying that to make a political point. I'm saying it because logically it cannot happen. Technology is taking our jobs, and it will continue to do so as long as we let it, right? And nobody's going to stop it. We love the technology. So for example, imagine you live on an island where 80% of the inhabitants are fishermen for a living. So every morning they wake up, they hop in their boat, they throw out a line, they catch a few fish, and then they sell it at the market. And then someday something happens and someone invents some innovation. We're going to call it a net. And so now, with one person manning the net and another person manning the boat, two people can do all the work that 80% used to do. And the island just becomes completely unemployed overnight. And this is very similar to what's happening in our world, right? People aren't educated to take on new tasks. They're essentially fishermen, in our analogy here. And when the opportunities dissolve, they don't have any other options anymore. And so as we're looking at that in the real world, in the application, we're going to have to become completely re-educated, right? We're still working off of an old model of education that creates it's like a factory style where we put kids in on one end and we pump out kids on the other, and we tell them to go get themselves a job. But the problem is the jobs don't exist, right? The average person is going to have between 12 to 14 working jobs in a lifespan. They're going to last between 2 and 3 years apiece, which is fine if you're just okay with making money and working for an hourly rate. I personally find hourly wages a little bit dehumanizing, but some people are totally fine with it. It's fine until you realize that your concept of retirement doesn't exist. It's just not going to happen. And so what I want to do, and I don't have time to do it now because I'm almost home, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the other options that you have available to you. Things that may be a little bit taboo, some things that are a little bit more risky, but some things that are a heck of a lot more profitable and a lot more sustainable as we look into this new economy. So stay tuned for that. I just wanted to throw that out. You're the man, the homeless man over there on the side. Stay tuned. I want to go ahead and keep you guys posted, and we'll shoot that video a little bit later. But I am going to not get in a car accident and or get a ticket and let you guys go for now. So God bless, dream fearless, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See you later.